Guys, what's up? I am Ken Susi from the band Unearth, as well as the product manager here at Fishman. Guys, I am broadcasting currently right now on the Unearth Facebook. I am broadcasting on the Fishman Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And some of my personal pages like YouTube, Lord of the Rigs. Guys, check it out. I am going to be answering any question that you have for me, whether it's band related, pickups related. Love to talk about Fishman products. I'm using my modern series humbuckers in my KSM 7-string ESP guitar. I am going to be flashing all your questions up here on the screen. So right here, boom, first one here. Congratulations. Welcome to the live stream. Fishman's writing, hey everyone, here we go. Hello, hi everybody. I'm so glad you haven't done this in a while and you're here now. Everyone is welcome. This is awesome. Thanks for showing up. I really appreciate it. Let's see. I just got a KSM6. I love it, man. Any pickup height recommendations? Keep rocking those thrash browns. Yeah, pickup heights, they're tricky because what happens is, it's all in preference and how you hear things. But to be totally honest with you, the way I set up my pickups is that I put a nickel right here on the bridge pickup. I hold down the last fret, sorry, the highest fret that there is, and I raise the pickup up to where the nickel is almost hitting the strings. And I do that on the high and low string of the bridge, right? On the neck, I kind of just raise and lower it until it feels balanced to me. Like I listen, I use my ears. I'm like, okay, the neck sounds appropriate, like where I want it. So pretty interesting stuff. That's how I set up my my pickup height. So that's what I do. Let's see, metal horns, This Lying World. Yeah, guys, I set up a song real early today. Guys, do me a favor. At any point, just head over to www.fishman.com. If you have any questions about any type of Fishman products, you will see it here at fishman.com. We are totally partying today. And also, I'll be going through the website if there's any questions that you guys have as far as Fluence pickups, where to find wiring diagrams or what pickups what or how they sound. We're just going to be doing general conversation today, so I will not leave you out of the conversation. Let's go. Let's see who else is here. Can I recommend a good cab simulator to be used with the Synergy SN1 preamp box? I've been going direct out into my interface and I don't like the built-in cab sim. That's pretty interesting. I mean, cab sim, I usually use the Two Notes stuff. Two Notes, I think, is one of the best companies out there as far as cab simulators and things of that nature. I don't think you can go wrong. I actually have a Signature Series pack with them, with Two Notes, and it's absolutely amazing. I think you should check the Cab IR. I think you should check out any of the Two Notes products. I think you can't go wrong. Carlos Pagan, what's going on, brother? Nice to see you. Carlos is a Fishman. He's endorsed by Fishman. Plays Fluence pickups. He loads up all of his Schecter guitars with them. Check out Carlos's band. Let's see. Can you play the Swarm tonight? I have not practiced that. I'm sorry. I would. Normally I would. Let's take this question. Boom. Hey, Ken, I have a pickup question for you. I bought the Fluence Modern pickups, but the guitar I have, they don't fit in without having the guitar repair route them. Is there any Fishmans, ooh, hold on, that I could buy that they fit in my guitar? Oops, sorry. Is there any Fishmans that I could buy that fit in my guitar? I have an Ibanez. That's why. So every pickup company, every pickup manufacturer makes, let me see if I can grab the website here. Ooh, flash it over to you guys. Every pickup manufacturer makes different sized pickups, Fishman being one. Actually, here, let me see if I can get this up. I think we have some pickup routes here. Let me just get this up and going. Let's see. Let's see what we got. All right. Sorry for the short pause. Let me see real quick. All right. So basically, according to the Fishman site, let me see if I can pull this up. If you go into, say, the modern humbuckers, let me just move my screen. Modern humbuckers, you can find some cool stuff in here. Boom. All right. Sorry, I'm taking the long way around this question. But anyway, modern humbuckers down here. We put right on the site that the pickups, like the sizes of the pickups. So before you even buy a guitar, you kind of know how big they are. Let's see. Pickup dimensions. Boom. There we go. So you can see right here that here are all of our pickup dimensions, sizes, and stuff. So you can kind of, before you even get a guitar, you can kind of just assess the situation, see if our pickups fit. But mainly, Fishman, Seymour Duncan, most pickup companies, we all have kind of the same route on these pickups, and it's not a big deal. The guitar that you currently have actually has DiMarzios in it. So the problem that you're facing is that the pickups are smaller in that guitar, and they're narrower in that guitar. So you're basically at the mercy of the route of their particular set, like DiMarzio's set of pickups. So yes, when you buy a set of Fishman and you have an Ibanez guitar, you're most likely going to have to route a little bit. But in every other guitar with other pickup manufacturers, you shouldn't have that problem at all. So I'm sorry for the long question. I'm just trying to get my rig set up over here, just to make sure that we can answer all your questions. Let's see. All right. So back on it. Let's get back to the questions here. Boom. Here, let me go back to the normal screen. Are there any Ibanez guitars that you use often, or do you mainly use? Do I mainly stick to ESP LTDs? I stick to ESP LTDs because this is my signature guitar. I made this guitar exactly how I wanted it, and when I need anything else, like a Floyd Rose or something, ESP actually made me a version of this with a Floyd Rose if needed. But to be totally honest with you, I'm really happy with all of my ESPs and their whole line of guitars. Ibanez makes great guitars. I used to endorse them for many years. I have a bunch of them, and a lot of them are collector's items, so I keep them because they are collector's items. But other than that, no, I don't really use too many Ibanez nowadays, but they're still a great guitar. You can't go wrong with either or. Obviously, I'm going to tell you to buy my guitar just because it's awesome. Hey, Ken, just made it to the stream. Good, awesome. What basses come with Fishman pickups? Well, to be honest with you, Schecter makes a line of basses. I believe they're called the Elite Series. I can look that up, but they do definitely use Fishman bass pickups, and they do very well. So we're really excited about to be partnering up with Schecter. They're a great company. Their basses, actually, we've done so many reviews with their basses, and they sound absolutely amazing. So don't miss out on getting a Schecter bass of your own, just because they're just so great. Let's see. What other questions do we have coming in here? All right, let's see. Got my brother watching the stream. Sanctity of Brothers. Yes. Brothers for brothers. I don't have a guitar tuned to E right now, but I would do it in a second. Let's see. Awesome. Thank you. Anytime. Let's see. Hey, Ken. I'm from Unholy Cemetery Temple radio station, and we were wondering if we can play Unearth on the radio. Just need a yes, bro. Yes, of course you could play Unearth. Play Unearth as much as you possibly can. I know that there's a lot of business attached to the music industry, and I can tell you flat out that Unearth doesn't really care. Just go in, play to your listeners, have a good time. Make sure just spread the word and tell them that we're cool. All right, what else do we got going on here? What are my thoughts on the Dime Dean ML and the Razor Bolt? I think they're awesome. I actually got to tour with Dimebag Darrell back in the day, back in 2003, and they were, him and Vinny were pretty much the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. So I could say flat out that those guitars play amazing, they look amazing, and you can't go wrong. I think if you're a big fan of Dimebag and you like what he does, I think you should honestly check it out. I mean, for me personally, I think they're just way too big. Like, the guitar in general for me is too big. Like, I would, you know, I'm a shorter guy, so I'm always in danger of being crushed by my instrument when I play a Dimebag guitar. But I actually got to play his specific models, the ones that he brought on tour, and it was pretty awesome. Like, you can't beat actually playing the real thing. So I was lucky enough to do that. Let's see what else we got going on here. What else do we got going on here? Bring back Burn Your Wishes. Yes, Burn Your Wishes was a side band that I had a while ago with Adam D and a couple of friends. That was a one album thing, and obviously Adam D and I and everybody had some other things to do as far as touring and life and stuff. So yeah, I can't bring back Burn Your Wishes just because Adam's on a different coast, and it would be a train wreck to try to write more songs or work on a band together just because he lives all the way on another coast. I know that like a lot of people do it nowadays, but yep, it's not gonna happen. Let's see. Why don't I play another song for you? Let's get another song going here. Ooh, what do we got going on here? All right, let's do. Let's see. Let's do Endless. That's always a crowd favorite. All right, let's do Endless.
Why?
Guys, that was Endless from the Oncoming Storm. You guys have any questions for me? I am here for the next half hour. We are doing this live stream thing for Fishman. Guys, I am here posting your questions, on the screen. Anything you want to ask me, I am right here for you. So let's do it. Let's hop into the questions yet again. Let's party. Let me fire one up here. What do we got? Sorry, guys. I'm just like doing some maintenance while I'm listening to you guys and taking your questions. Let's see. Here we go. Ken, I just put a set of Fluence in my in a classic Parker. Fluence Classics in a Parker PDF60, and I'm loving them. I had my tech install 2 mini toggles to get all 3 voicings in one position. One position seems to have hum. Okay, so all Fluence is definitely where everything is quiet and noiseless. One of the positions, which is the single, may have a slight bit of hum to it. It's not incredibly. It doesn't have the 60 cycle hum like you would normally expect in other Strat-like or split pickups. But I'm going to say that you may have a little bit of hum. If there's more hum than you think than it should have, you should probably check the wiring, because if the bridge isn't grounded properly or something of that nature, you should definitely check on those things. Super important to make sure that you have all your connections and all your wiring in the right places. Let's see what else we got going on. Sorry, guys. Endless was my first hat. See it 20 times across the country. Thank you so much for coming back, and thank you so much for watching these live streams. Means a lot to me. Let's see. Sup, Ken? What's up, Steven? How you doing? Let's go. Yeah. Hey, can I play the tapping part of Endless a bit slower? The outro tapping, I mean. Yeah, of course. Let's rock and roll right now. I'll give you a little guitar lesson. We are tuned. This is the low B. This is like drop. This is set to drop B, and everything else is a half step up. So this is F sharp, so on and so forth. So it's one step up from here. I use lighter strings, and that lets us play in drop B. But I'm going to show you really quick how it's done. Basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 10th fret on your B string is where I start. Is where I'm tapping, and then I'm doing fret 3 and 6. And then I move this down. I keep this in the same position, and I move this position down one as well. So I'll play it for you. As you can see, we throw in, it moves up one fret on the tapping finger before you slide it down. So that's kind of cool. So that's your little Endless tapping outro. What's up, Columbia? How you doing? Let's see. Sounds awesome. Do you use any pedals on your Rev? I do use pedals. The only pedals, I know you see some pedals up here, but I'm not currently using them. In the back, I'm using a Maxon OD808. That is my overdrive. So it goes guitar, overdrive, into a MXR noise clamp, and that MXR then goes into this Rev Generator 100P. And what you're hearing right now is not a live cab in the other room. It's actually, I'm using the 2-Notes technology inside of this amp. This amp actually has 2-Notes built inside of it, so I can send a direct signal out. But if you buy my signature pack, you can get some really great cabs in order to get you there. Thank you. I have an SSX set and another guitar, but there's no hum. Okay, so you know what? To be honest with you, you're not going to get... I don't think you're going to... If you're getting hum, it might be wiring, because there's very little to no hum in that third position. But it would be very, very faint. But other than that, our pickups are completely noiseless. Let's see. Ken, do you have Ken, do you have a plan to make 7-string single coil? Also, will there be an EMG shape single coil? No. EMG makes a very, I'd like to say, untraditional sized pickup. It's just like the size of the pickup, which is cool. I mean, it's cool for them. They have their own design. But most single coils have the, it's almost like a mini triangle, like an actual Strat, set. You have the pickup, you have the bobbin, you have the base of the pickup, and then like it's actually shaped kind of like almost in like a weird triangle. That's what we use. If you are going to put our pickups in your guitar, you might need to route your guitar. But most guitars actually have the shape that I am talking about, the Fishman shape of the pickup. Let me see if I can pull this up to show you real quick. Let's head over to the Fishman site. It's education time, boys and girls. Education. Let's see. As you can see, our Strat pickups. Here we go. The Strat pickups actually have, as you can see, there's this like little lip at the bottom. That is no different than like say a Fender style pickup. So yeah, we actually possess the same shapes as traditional Strat pickups. So if you're looking for something else, if you need that specific route, like the smaller route, yeah, EMG does sell those. We do not have plans to make that as of yet. So let's head back. Let's see. All right, we are back. Okay, hey Ken, I want to know if there are any way to select between inner and outer single coils mode on the Tosin set. Actually, let's check their pickups. Let me check Tosin's pickups real quick. I believe there is a way to. There may or may not be. Let me look at this real quick. It's been a while since I've looked at the Tosin set, but some of our pickups, if you look at the bottom of them, and I'll show you on the Strat set. Sorry, the I'll show you on the classic set that we have a north coil, south coil output. Let me see real quick. Let's just look at the bottom of the pickups. Yeah, no, actually, all right. So Tosin's pickups you cannot, because let me just show you real quick on his actual pickups. Right, like on Tosin's neck pickup, on the outer, I'll have to show you on my guitar. On Tosin's set, he has two blades here, right? So that is his bridge pickup configuration. There's two blades. In his neck, there is a row of slugs underneath the housing. So that means that he has like he was always shooting for like a Telecaster type sound. So yeah, that's how it is, and I don't think you can select it. But what I will show you on our classic set, and mind you, like, Tosin's pickups have so many different functions, and it's very, very versatile. But if you go, let me see, if you go here on our classic page, who's that guy? Support. Sorry, right here. You see the SEO. So you should look up. We have diagrams in order to be able to flip what side is the single coil. You could use inner or outer, splits. So that's the answer for you. Let's see. Let's go back to your questions, everyone. Smiley face, thank you. Play the yeah. I don't know. I haven't played Bloodlust in a very long time, so I do not know the tapping part there. I have the LTD MH417. If you know it, how would you compare the neck on that to the one of your signature models? I actually haven't felt that neck, but what I will tell you that I did with ESP is that I requested that they I have the thin, I think it's called the thin U neck. So I like it because it's more of a D neck. It's not a C neck. It's not completely round like a baseball bat. It's like it curves and then it goes flat and then it curves again. So I really like the design of my neck, and you can actually play super fast on it. It actually works really well in my hand. And another really fun fact about my guitar is that I had them use less. I forget what it's called on the back of the on the back of the neck, but less material, like less finish on the back of the neck, because I don't like a very glossy or like over coated neck. I actually like wood necks. I like it when it's shaved down. So they used I think it's poly, like they used less of it or a thinner version of it. So that's kind of like definitely something different that my guitar has than most ESP guitars. Let's see. Can I work with you at Fishman at the Fishman booth in the next NAMM? I would love to, but unfortunately you have to be on the team. You have to be at Fishman every day. Unfortunately, you're not. I apologize, but oh my God, the booth is crazy every year. It's very exciting to work the booth and see all the people that come by and hang out. You know, we're all really missing NAMM this year. You know, well, hopefully there'll be a winter NAMM, but I'll tell you this, that you know, we didn't do it last year. It was all virtual, so hopefully we'll get to do it again, see our friends, high five and all that good stuff. Did I just see Fishmans are solderless? Fishmans are technically not, well, on the back of the pickups, they are quick connect. Solderless is, we do not offer solderless installs because it's actually really good to make a point-to-point connection in your guitar. Inside of this guitar or any cavity, like you'll see that we have push-pulls. We solder right to the lugs. It's just really solid. But the reason why we went quick connect on the back of our pickups is just because if you want to switch between, say, a modern set or a classic set or a classic or a signature set or anything, we didn't want you to have to reinstall pickups in all of your guitars or do all the wiring over. It's just so convenient to be like, oh, I'd really like to, you know, use a modern pickup in the bridge, and, you know, oh, I really like the Alnico modern, but why don't I try a classic in the neck? Like, sometimes people do that. And we give you the ability to mix and match anything that you want. Most of the wiring is pretty standard and in line with each other. So, yeah, it's awesome. Zach Wild used to sand necks down to have no finish. Yeah. To be honest with you, I have one of my guitars completely sanded down on the neck before they started taking the material off of the neck. And all I did was every once in a while I'll put a coat of tongue oil on it. Usually it lasts like a long time, but if I feel like, you know, the neck feels a little raw or splinter-y, I'll throw some more tongue oil on that particular guitar. It's pretty amazing. So, all right, I'm going to play another song. Let's see. Let's take one more question before I play a song. And guys, feel free. I'm here and I'm taking all your questions. Just hop in, ask me anything that you want. All right, I gotta take this. I'm here. Wanted to ask how your pets are doing. I know you have a cat and a dog. I love animals. Cats and dogs rule. So metal. I do have a cat and dog. Actually, I have a dog. His name's Bruno. He's pretty awesome. And I had a cat. I bought my whole family lives on the same street, and I built an in-law for my folks next door, and one of my cats was really tied to my folks, so they currently are living with one of my cats. So now I only have a dog, but I love cats, especially like oh man, what are they called? Persian or Himalayan. Kind of my favorite cats. They got flat faces. They always look grumpy. Probably one of my favorite things about owning a cat. I always get one of those whenever we do get one. Oh, sorry, let's see. I am trying to control the chat feed from here today. Let's see what's going on. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, here's this question. Dropped a set of classics into my Epiphone Prophecy to test them, and all the voicing options were intact. I swapped the connectors to the new pickups. I'm confused. Are you saying that you changed the pickups? I'm trying to think. Let me look at this real quick. Sorry. It's just a little unclear. Oh, okay. So yeah, the Epiphone pickups actually have a point-to-point that there's wires coming off of the pickups direct. So yeah, no, I totally get it. That's awesome. No, I totally get you. That's cool. Crow Killer, My Will Be Done. I don't have my whammy guitar, but I'll do something off of. Let's see. Yeah, let's rock and roll one of these songs. Oh, okay. Yes, thank you. That's exactly what I thought you meant. Just saying that the quick connectors make swapping between Fluences super easy and convenient, and I totally agree with you. It is such a pleasure to be able to like take a set of pickups and like literally just swap them out. So yes. Oh yeah, Murphy, you wanted to hear Last Wish last week, and I told you I'd practice it. I didn't practice it, but you know what I will do is I will play it. So if I mess up, this is all on you. This song is definitely a workout, but I think I remember how to play it. So let's do this. I think it will be fun to kind of just play a song without having rehearsed it. I may botch the solo. I can't remember the solo, but excuse me for not being perfect today. Let's do it. Last Wish from one of Unearth's records called Darkness in the Light. Let's rock that one right now. All right, hold on a second. Just got to get the song up. Sorry, boys and girls. All right.
Soon will come to an end. I live with my goodness.
was a workout. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Definitely blew the first lick of that solo, but it is a down picking disaster. Take another question right here. How does the writing process in Unearth work? Do you and Buzz come up with the riffs and go from there? Yes. Buzz and I technically, back from, I would say, from the first record and EP all the way up to Eyes of Fire, I would say that Buzz and I wrote in a room with the band. After Eyes of Fire, I would think that like we got fatigued from writing in a room with people. I started writing more music by myself, and Buzz and I now just like, we'll write songs that are almost complete, and then we assist each other after the fact. But Buzz and I do definitely write the majority of the Unearth music, so of the catalog. So yeah, it's cool, and yeah, that's how it goes. We send some riffs to a drummer. Sometimes we have beats attached to it or whatever, but the drummer modifies it. Trevor writes the lyrics. It's kind of everyone does their part. But yeah, it's super cool. Am I sure I haven't practiced? I'm 100% sure I didn't practice. I was struggling through that whole thing, but luckily I wrote that song, and I remember it. We don't play it too much nowadays, like live. I wish we did. It's got a cool groove, that breakdown, the part that was this. So sometimes riffs are they're easier to play fast and they're harder to play slow. So I apologize. Yeah. That's a cool groove riff. Nick's still in the band. Yeah. You just said the drummer. Yeah. I meant the drummer, meaning we've had multiple drummers over the years, but yes, Nick has been the drummer of this band for the longest time. Nick is amazing. Best drummer I've ever played with. Hands down. Super great. Actually, when we write songs, he's really good too by taking our beats and the things that we put on the demos and actually making them come to life, because obviously he's a drummer and we're not, and it's, it gets kind of crazy writing with like drum kit Superior and all that stuff. They're really good tools, but it's tough to, assemble a song, from front to back perfectly. But Nick actually just bought a MIDI drum set, which I think is awesome, because like now he can actually just play the stuff. He doesn't have to like sit there and type it in, or none of us type it in. We send him some riffs and then he plays some beats to it. So he's a riff machine. Your brother Dylan says he loves my guitar playing. Dylan, I really appreciate it. I don't always love my guitar playing, but I appreciate that you do. Sometimes your hands get stiff and it's tough business, writing. I spend more time writing than I do practicing. So it's a good and a bad thing. Got to write records, but, always trying to be creative. So what else we got going on here? I know you're a big Soldano fan. What do you think about the new SLO 100? I tried one and was blown away. You are way more in the know than I am, because I'll tell you this right now. I do not have an SLO 100. The only thing that I have is a it's called a what is it, X33R, X88R. It's a it's basically like it's a preamp, and you put some power in front of it. Like I have VHT 2150, I think it's called. And that thing's amazing because it makes any amp, like you replace the power in that and put it in front of any amp and it sounds absolutely amazing. But the X88R, that's what it's called. That thing sounds awesome. It sounds just like an old school SLO. I haven't gotten my hands on an actual Soldano, a real Soldano, in a long time. So I don't know what that sounds like. I hope it's awesome, because Soldano has always made great stuff. Someone from Soldano recently just modified my Synergy stuff, so that was pretty cool. I had one of those Synergy units, and I still do have the Synergy units They are the little you know, they're little modules that go in and out. So I'm really into that. And they just added a little bit more low end to one of mine. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see. Okay. All right, I got time for one more question. Oh, wait. I'll take Murphy's right here. Thanks again. Last Wish Fallen were mine. Oops, sorry. Were mine and my friend Joe's favorite Darkness tracks. We had a blast on our way to see you guys during Mayhem 2011. That's amazing. Yeah, Mayhem was kick-ass. I appreciate it. Mike is writing, how was it working with Justin from KSE back in the day? Justin's literally an amazing drummer. So good in Killswitch Engage, so good in general. Check out his other band, Blood Has Been Shed, before that. Absolute monster behind the kit. Absolutely love JFO. Hey Ken, would you suggest trading my orange Dark Terror amp for a Rev, like the one that you have in the back? I'm looking for a thicker, heavier tone. 100%. I absolutely love this amp. This amp is really, really good, and I think you'll like it a lot more than the orange stuff. That's just my personal take. Let's see. Oh yeah, what's up, Mark from Purple Skies? Hey Ken, hope you're doing well. Guitar sounds freaking sick. How do you hear the songs while you play without the amp being too loud? I actually have the amp is actually plugged into my recording rig, and I do not. I have this has 2 notes technology in it, so basically I send the direct signal into my DAW and then I play from there. So that's it's kind of a fancy amp setup. So yeah, guys. That is the end. This is all the time I have for you. I love every one of you guys. Thank you so much for showing up today. I'm going to be here every single Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Go for about an hour. And I really appreciate you guys showing up. Again, if you have any questions, go to www.fishman.com. You can see that we have acoustic, electric, MIDI. So many great products. And I think you guys will be very, very happy with all the technical stuff that's on the websites too. If you have any install guide questions or anything fancy like that, but guys, I will be here answering your questions. Scott Gallagher, thank you. Gaylor, thank you very much. It was a great stream. I had a great time with all of you guys. Let's do this again next week, same time, same place. Appreciate it.